Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing today? We're just going to give it about 30 more seconds for the notifications to go out. Oh, looks like they're starting to go out. Good morning, Miss Cruiser. Thank you for being a member. Yes, TGIF. Child, it's finna be a murderous weekend. Again, Miss Cruiser, do you see the shit? How it built up into a murderous weekend? Girl. We finna talk about it. Good morning, Montoria. How are you? Okay, so guys, first thing we're going to talk about is just a little bit of Halloween stuff because y'all know this is my season. Shout out to all the Libras, even the ones I don't fucking like, but whatever. So, if you guys been watching any really scary movies, if you have, just put them in the chat because I'm always on the search for scary movies. I kind of got off on a tangent. I have not been watching any scary movies this week. I've been binge watching shows and watching a lot of action movies. So this week I did watch all of the Fast and Furious movies. And then I switched over into the Mission Impossible movies with Tom Cruise. And if you haven't seen those in a while and you like action movies, I would suggest you circle back around to those Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movies because they are full of great action and impossible stunts, etc., etc. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, hey Diving said at the rate I'm going, thank you for being a member. Diving said at the rate I'm going, I'm never going to get sleep. You on the night shift, girl. Miss Cruz said, Lord, what is happening? I usually work from home, but I had to go in the office this week. Oh, blocking ass work got me behind on the beef sector shenanigans. Well, girl, the boys are cutting up this week. This week, it's all about the boys, the boys, the boys. Let's hear it for the boys this week. And it really started off with Rico and Jay Wilson. So I don't know if y'all heard. I'm pretty sure everybody heard, but not everybody saw. But Rico porn bombed Jay Wilson this week because Rico said, "Ain't no other bitch finna be making money off of my good name." So Rico took that motherfucking video down. He said, "You will not be making this coin on Today Passer since money is all you care about and money is all you talk about. I'm gonna hit you where it hurts." That's what Rico was on this week. Now, I'm not saying I agree with this shit, but I will say this shit is hilarious, funny. Hilarious, funny. Now, I didn't see it, but Duchess Kelly Love gave a pretty decent rundown on what happened over there. And I believe Duchess also has the video. Well, you know he's not going to release it, of course, because it is porn bombing. But he played the audio. Him and Ronnie Q over there, he played the audio. And from what I remember Duchess saying, he said that Rico came up there on the panel and it was newbie. I think. Don't get me lying, because like I said, I didn't see it for myself. I was in Jay Wilson's video, but I was like a half an hour behind, and the shit just all of a sudden went blank on my ass. Oh, you got the video posted? Okay, so Diving has the video posted, y'all. I'm definitely going to go over to Diving and see what had happened. But from what I understand, Rico came up there and was quiet, and then all of a sudden he stood up and he had no bottoms on, and it was just all dick and balls in the camera. Now, he also said that Ask April and Blazing was on the panel as well. So I can just imagine they was talking big king shit about Rico. But he said that Ask April was over there putting on makeup and didn't even skip a beat. When Rico pulled his dick and balls out, Ask April didn't even skip a beat. She continued to apply her cremation #2 to her face. And it was kind of late at night. What the fuck was she putting makeup on for at 9:30 at night? Girl, where is you going? That shit's giving streetwalker tease. Where these bitches be going beating their faces at 9:30 at night? Can anybody explain this shit to me? And then on the other end of the spectrum, you got stupid bitches like Tracy, that big bubble lip fool. Her ass will go out in public with an unwashed, crusty face, come home, and then apply all them layers of fucking clown fare. Bitch, if that's not some of the backwards ass shit, I mean, I do appreciate it a little bit though, because she really should not be taking those clown fair ass fashions out in public. That is really some shit for the house, like we discussed in our last live. But still, it's still backwards as a motherfucker. You ain't gonna tell me that shit ain't backwards as a motherfucker. The title is under It's My Party, and I'll cry if I want to. Okay, all right. Thank you, Diving. So I'm definitely gonna check that out because I didn't get to see it. So that happened with Jay Wilson and Rico. And baby, when I tell you Rico went fucking off over on his page. Now, Rico didn't get as many views as Jay Wilson did, but Rico's video was way more entertaining than Jay Wilson's. And you can get your double bang for your buck if you just watch Rico's video. At one point, I didn't even watch the rest of Jay Wilson's video because Rico was streaming Jay Wilson. So we got to hear what Jay Wilson said, and we got to see what Rico was doing. So that shit was amazing. Rico surely gave us a fucking show. He was mahogany on that night and the night after. And he cussed Jay Wilson's ass the fuck out. Rico had that little body over there waving from side to side like the wacky inflatable tube man, bitch. I loved it. Me and my bitches were ecstatic over here. It was amazing. All right, so if y'all didn't see Rico's video, I would suggest you go see that because the shit is definitely entertaining. And it's one of those ones you have to watch while you listen because the visuals are just as entertaining as the fucking audio. Trust me when I tell you. All right, let's see. So y'all know that Timothy Blaine, Timothy Blaine cannot let a moment pass by to where he does not jump down Jay Wilson's throat about something or everything. So Tim decided he wanted to go live and he was dragging Jay Wilson for Jay Wilson's comments about the whole peace love thing and the Rico thing. But I do want to say Jay Wilson, he did reiterate and correct. He really didn't make any statements about peace love per se. Most of his statements were about that L. Nixon and his wife. I will give him that, and that is true. So Tim was pissed off that Jay Wilson has the nerve to have an opinion about a relationship, a heterosexual relationship at that. So that was Timothy's fucking problem in the beginning. So I don't know if y'all saw, I think it was yesterday, but Jay Wilson was live again, and Jay Wilson and Kimmy were up there, and they were having a conversation. Now, I do want to say I like Jay Wilson and Kimmy together, even though it does seem very, very saccharine over there when those two are together. You know, saccharine, like fake sweet, fake sugar, specifically coming from Kimmy's side of the whole thing. Hey, Courtney, Miss D. So even though it was very much saccharine, it was entertaining for the most part. And they got Timothy Blaine to come up there. Now, Jay Wilson said he have nothing to say to Timothy Blaine. Everything he wanted to say has already been fucking said. So Jay Wilson said he have nothing to say to Tim. And Kimmy was the one that wanted to have conversation with Tim, so Kimmy should lead this conversation. And she did for the most part. Jay Wilson only piped up maybe once or twice, but for the most part, Jay Wilson was over there playing his game on his phone. All you heard over on Jay Wilson's audio was bings and dings and bells and shit, because that nigga was not interested in nothing Tim had to say. He was over there playing games on his phone, yawning, about to fall asleep, looking upset because he had missed World News Tonight. Speaking of, y'all, the way this nigga be running off to go watch World News Tonight, y'all know he got a crush on that David Muir, right? And I don't blame him. David Muir is very easy on the eyes for an older white man. Very easy on the eyes. And you know, these new HD cameras we got can pick up a lot. So it's just so funny the way he be running off to go watch David Muir, but then he want to drag Timothy Blaine for liking white boys. Like you ain't got a crush on that white boy. You ain't running off to see what the fuck that nigga talking about on the news. Because everything David Muir talk about on the news has been a hot topic all through the day over the interwebs. I don't never watch World News Tonight and I'm not already informed on every fucking topic that David Muir is talking about. And I'm not even a newsy bitch like that. Jay Wilson more newsy than me, so I know he's aware of all the topics David Muir is talking about night to night. He go over there looking that white boy face. You ain't gonna tell me no different. Yes, girl, that diving. I'm telling you, because I know it ain't nothing new over there David Muir is talking about. By the time that nigga come on at night, all the stories have been broke throughout the day. If you a newsy bitch like that. And David Muir is easy on the eyes. Jay Wilson be running off this motherfucker to go sit up underneath the TV to watch a little tainted David Muir. You ain't gonna tell me no different, bitch. I see the play. Oh, also, thank you for being a member, Diving. I appreciate you. So I've been holding on to that one for him. Every time he say, "Ooh, I got to go, y'all. World News Tonight," bitch, I giggles down. I chuckles the fuck down over here every time he says that shit. It's almost like, "Oh, gotta go, the ice cream man outside." Bitch, he be running off like I used to run after the icy man, bitch, when I hear that ding ding bell outside. Excuse me. Oh, thank you, Diving. All right, so let's see. So the next thing we're going to talk about is, let's see, it ain't really nothing to talk about with this whole Pizarro docs. Everything that's happened with that, everybody's already made comments on it, and everything that can be said has been said. Excuse me, guys. But I do want to talk about, I don't know if y'all saw last night. I'm pretty sure most of y'all did see. But Five Babe and GFTV, they got into it last night. And it was over the tracker. So GFTV, he was all in his fifis. He was pissed off because people was over there putting him on the tracker. And QB had the nerve to read it out. Like, first of all, QB reads out stuff about himself. He reads out stuff about Five Babe. If you put it on the tracker, he's going to read it unless it's about children. So you are not exempt, GX. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, sir. You're not even beef sector. So you're definitely not exempt from the fucking tracker. And you know all those girls over there don't like you. You know they only tolerated you because Five Babe liked you, but they didn't like that shit either. And she lost people because of that shit. She lost people because of that shit. So why the fuck is he all in his fifis about some shit on the tracker? They put me on the tracker. Do you know what I did? I corrected what them bitches dragged me about. If you don't like being on the tracker, correct what they fucking dragging you about. It's very simple. It's very simple. If they put me on there again and I can correct the problem, I will do that. It's you motherfuckers who think that y'all shit golden bricks and never do nothing wrong and you're always right. You are the ones that have a problem with being on the fucking tracker. Because you think you're golden and you're perfect and you do nothing wrong. And oh God, you just can't imagine somebody judging you on something that they've seen you do on YouTube. That's just unfathomable. And that's why you got a problem being on the fucking tracker. Like, get over it. You claim to be this big macho man. Well, let me see big macho man because I'm seeing a little bit of bitch right now. a little bit of complaining ass bitch right now, and that's not sexy. I already told you an internet ass, talking ass, gossiping ass nigga is already not sexy. So you got like a bunch of shit working against you as far as your masculinity is concerned. But you want us to think that you fucking King Kong over here. Okay, old nigga, whatever. And not only that, you an old nigga on the internet. You somebody whole fucking grandfather out here gossiping with bitches on the internet. Where they do that at? What is up with these newfangled grandmothers and grandfathers? Once again, bitch, I'm scared for our future. I'm scared for our future as Americans. You bitches got me looking into other options in the other countries, but I don't want to go nowhere. I'm American. But y'all gonna force me out the door with this kind of shit. All right, let me see what else. So that happened. QB did the tracker again last night, and he kind of addressed grown folks a little bit, but for the most part, he paid his ass dust, which he should have. Now, Fire Babe addressed the shit out of grown folks last night. She cussed that nigga out. And grown folks, he got upset over like some little stupid shit. Basically, he got upset because he says that Fire Babe lied on him, and that she said that he changed the title in his video when it wasn't him, it was Vic, like some stupid shit. Like he couldn't really pick out any of the real shit she was talking about to be upset with her at. So he had to pick out like some of the most minuscule stupid shit to be upset with her about, which was the change in the title of a fucking video name. Like, nigga, what? What? You think we can't see through that bullshit, nigga? Like, you was picking at that point for something to be upset with her about because she hurt your fucking fee-fees because she told you, nigga, you ain't special. Especially not when it comes to the fucking tracker. You ain't special. Ain't nobody special except the kids. The kids are the only ones that are avoided on the tracker. All right, y'all. So I haven't asked for likes in a long time. It's 44 people in here and 6 likes. Y'all bitches better run it up. I'm going to take a break. Y'all bitches better run it up. Stop curling your hair. Put the fucking spoon down from your cereal and hit the fucking like button. Because 44 people in here and 7 likes, that ain't going to cut it. I'm not playing. I am not fucking playing. And how dare y'all even make me do this shit? And don't make me do this shit again. Okay, thank you. Thank you. But don't fucking stop. Because I will stop. Ain't nobody else really live. I will take my ass right back to bed and lay the fuck down and have this conversations with my bitches in the background. Matter of fact, I will take this bitch to members only. I ain't talking to y'all, Diving. I will take this bitch straight to fucking members only for the ones who actually appreciate. Now, I don't come over here. I don't beg. I don't drop no motherfucking cash apps. Y'all don't even know what my cash app is. But you going to like this fucking video. Okay. So we want to stop at 15. All right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Peace. Think I'm fucking playing.